She'll be a district attorney's wet dream as a murder suspect. Hell, until just weeks ago, Sela was planning to murder JT. Too many things could go wrong.
"The letter opener's in my car," Sela murmurs. "I wanted to get rid of it, but didn't know what to do."
"I'll handle that," I tell her, my thumb stroking her cheek. I'm going to handle so much more than that, but she doesn't need the details.
"Then I'll do what you think's best,"
she says softly, her shoulders sagging as if she can't handle one more burden. I lean in, give her a soft kiss on her lips, chaste, reassuring. She can count on me. "Take your clothes off," I instruct Sela as I stride over to the huge walk-in shower and turn the water on. She complies immediately and without any regard for Caroline, who now stands in the doorway watching us both with a nervous bite to her lip. I gather up the clothing. The gray hoodie that I have no clue where it came from, blood-soaked t-shirt that leaves her skin rusty brown when she peels it off from the sheer volume that leaked through and dried. Sela disrobes like a robot, eyes almost dead. I take each piece of clothing from her, balling them up tightly, and when she's completely naked, I put my free hand on her lower back and gently urge her into the shower. She complies with no hesitation, stepping under the hot spray, and I try not to notice the immediate swirl of blood around the tile flooring as the water hits the remnants of JT that are left on her body. Turning to Caroline, I lean in and whisper, "When she's done, you get her dressed and into bed. Then you pour every bit of bleach I have in this condo down that drain, you hear me?" Caroline's eyes widen in fright, and because she was so adamantly against this, I think she'll complain. Instead, she just nods her head, and I know that our course has been set. She's on board with me and Sela. She may not agree with the way I'm handling things, but she'll help to protect the secret we're slowly creating, one lie at a time. I walk out of the bathroom, acutely aware of Caroline following me. When I hit the hallway, she murmurs so Allie can't hear us.
"What are you going to do?"
"I'm going to JT's house, and I'm wiping that place down so there's no trace of Sela. Then I'm going to make sure these clothes and the letter opener never are found."
"I'm scared, Beck,"
Caroline says in a quavering voice, and I immediately feel crushing guilt that she's been dragged into this. "It'll be okay," I reassure her, pulling her into me for a tight hug. She clings to me desperately, and I press my lips to the top of her head. "I promise, it will be okay." But right now, I feel an impending doom over us all. The letter opener and bloody clothes can wait. Potential prints and DNA cannot. I went down to Sela's car using the extra key fob I kept secured with my Audi's key to gain entrance. She wasn't stupid, having apparently grabbed paper towels from JT's house to wrap the murder weapon in. This told me she had presence of mind after it was all said and done. It also told me she ventured into other parts of the house that would have to be cleaned up. But it was late Monday afternoon, heading into early evening, and in my knowledge, JT wouldn't have any visitors. I should be able to slip in, wipe everything down as best I could, and leave without anyone being the wiser. I briefly thought of disposing of the body, and while I haven't completely ruled it out, I'm not sure that's a good use of my time. More important, getting rid of bloody clothes and a small letter opener won't be hard. Disposing of a full-grown male body is another matter, and it only increases my chances of getting caught. I need a quick in and out, and hope to God I'm able to leave nothing but a cold body with no evidence that will point Sela's way. I drive to Sausalito, my brain on overdrive, trying to mentally walk through everything I'll need to do to clean his place up. Before I left, I had Sela go over everything in a bit more detail with me as she was drying off from the shower. Caroline was in the laundry room in search of Clorox that I was pretty sure I had. According to Sela, who seemed more in control of her emotions but spoke in a detached sort of way, everything happened in the den. I was sure I had her exact path and every potential item she could have touched. She confirmed she also went into the kitchen and grabbed paper towels to wrap the letter opener in so she wouldn't get any blood in her car, as well as snagged a gray hoodie sweatshirt of JT's from the coat rack in the foyer. It wouldn't take me long to wipe shit down, but I was not looking forward to the bloody scene. Sela said there was a lot of blood. I can't imagine how much is left behind because it seems she had all of it on her body. The thought makes me shudder, but I'm resolved. I can do this to protect Sela, and that's all that matters. In fact, maybe wiping down the place isn't going to be good enough. Maybe I do need to suck it up and package JT's body in one of his expensive silk-woven rugs, lug it to my trunk, drive him deep into Mount Tamalpais State Park, and leave him for the animals to pick apart. I could do that. For Sela. The miles melt away under my heavy thoughts, and before I know it, I'm crawling down JT's street. It's fairly dark and only illuminated.